Can you hear me now? Okay. Anything else, or the testimony?
I'll get a little bit closer to you.
Bashar is much louder than I am. Okay. Okay. Just don't want you to blow your ears out.
I'm sorry, what?
Are we live? Yes, the questioners will come up to that mic. Alan, go ahead and speak into a mic over here. This mic. Are you speaking into that?
Okay. Test. Hi. Welcome. Michelle, welcome.
Put that in one of those. They need to be close to this mic so we can get it on the camera, is what she's saying. Yes. There's technology. Thank you all very much for being here today. I really appreciate it. Please have a lot of fun with Bashar, and I will take a nap. See you later.
How are you all?
Very well.
We thank you, first and foremost, for the co-creation of this interaction and allowing this transmission to occur this way this day of your time. Each and every time you allow for communication between our respective civilizations, you form a bridge and a link to a new reality in which we can both share new ideas, new perspectives, and new experiences. So we thank you for the gift of allowing us to experience all the different facets that you are of the multidimensional crystal of creation. In return for the gift that you are giving to us in allowing us to communicate and transmit to you this day in this way, we will now begin this transmission with the following ideas. We understand that the subject, the topic at hand, as you say, is the concept of time, travel, and other worlds. And we would like to begin this transmission with a question. But first, the statement. Many of you now begin to understand, metaphysically and also even scientifically, that time, in a sense, is an illusion. So the question is, if time is an illusion, isn't time travel an illusion as well? The answer, in a sense, is yes, it is. Now, you must understand there is a difference between experience and the actual structure of existence. Because the structure of existence is one thing, but you can create certain kinds of experiences, perspectives of that structure, points of view of that structure that can give you the experience that something is happening, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's actually mechanically what's happening according to the structure, even though the experience itself is very real to you when you're having it. So let us explain this concept. The idea is now, and again, your scientists are beginning to understand this, from different points of view. You have created an experience you call linear space-time, but that doesn't actually mean things actually happen one after another. Let us give you a little bit of an analogy for how the reality is actually structured. We often use analogies of the technologies you have on your planet to make the illustration something that you can relate to. So in this instance, we will utilize the very popular analogies on your planet of television and film. You understand that if you're watching a program on your television set and you are on one of your channels, for example, channel 2, you know that if you change the channel from 2 to 4 and are now seeing a different program, it does not mean that the program on channel 2 no longer exists. It still exists at the same time. It is still accessible if you decide to change the channel back. And both programs are simultaneously being broadcast. But you only perceive the one that your channel is tuned to, because that's a particular frequency, and that reality is representative of that frequency. Likewise, the idea of film is that even though you perceive the story unfolding from moment to moment to moment, and the frames of film are proceeding through the